The past few years may have seen a steady rise in the number of AAA single-player titles, but performance still trumps image quality in the eyes of many gamers. If you're one of these gamers, you'll naturally gravitate towards monitors with higher refresh rates. But high refresh rates alone don't make for the smoothest gaming experience. VRR technologies also play a large role here. Even if your graphics card is capable of pumping out 200 frames per second, it won't do so at the time. Frame rates constantly fluctuate as you play games, and VRR technologies help keep the monitor's refresh rate in sync with the frame rate of your games at all times. And at the moment, there is no better VRR technology than the Nvidia G-Sync. So if you're looking to maximize your gaming performance, the best thing you can do is invest in a monitor equipped with G-Sync. And to help you do that, we'll showcase 3 of the best G-Sync monitors available. One for 1080p gaming, one for 1440p gaming, and one for 4K. Kicking things off, we have the Asus PG259QN. Featuring a 25-inch 1080p IPS panel, this monitor may seem dated at first. After all, 4K is quickly becoming the norm, and even most gamers who can't quite make the jump to 4K yet are looking to explore 1440p options instead. So why feature a 1080p monitor? Well, it's very simple. If you're just looking at performance and nothing else, the Asus PG259QN is the fastest monitor on the market. Nothing even comes close to its refresh rate of 360 Hz. And it even has a gray-to-gray response time of 1 millisecond, which used to be impossible for IPS panels to manage. Combine this with G-Sync and you've got the ultimate performance. In esports, where reaching frame rates this high is easily doable with today's hardware, this monitor will give you a competitive edge over your opponents. And it's not like the visuals are bad either. This isn't a TN panel. The contrasts are mediocre at best, but the panel offers a wide viewing angle and the colors are nice and vibrant too. The monitor is also HDR compatible, although you shouldn't put too much stock into this. The poor contrasts, lack of local dimming, and limited peak brightness make the HDR feel like it was only tacked on for the sake of marketing more than anything else. Nevertheless, while the Asus PG259QN may not be a good HDR monitor, it is a great G-Sync monitor. In fact, it's one of the best ones if you don't mind the low resolution. It's not cheap either, but it's worth every penny if you're looking to maximize your performance. Plus, it looks nice, with a stylish and fully adjustable stand and a USB hub on the back. Next up, we've got the Dell Alienware AW2721D, a monitor that is likely going to appeal to a larger crowd than the previous Asus model. This 27-inch monitor features a stunning 1440p IPS panel that offers the perfect blend of performance and visual fidelity. Performance-wise, it's got a 240 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time, and, of course, G-Sync. A refresh rate of 240 Hz may seem small compared to the previous monitor, but it's no joke, especially with the increased resolution. As such, it's sure to leave no gamer wanting. And as far as image quality is concerned, just having a 1440p IPS panel with its lifelike colors and clarity is enough to immerse you in gaming worlds. But the AW2721D tops this off with HDR that is actually impactful. Poor contrasts are the bane of every IPS monitor's existence, but at least this monitor uses 32-zone local dimming to enhance the HDR. And last, but not least, the unique monitor design is nothing short of impressive. It may be a bit too much for some, but it's clear that folks at Dell were going for a futuristic vibe, and they've successfully captured it with the use of dual-tone contrasts and some nice RGB lighting. All in all, the Dell Alienware AW2721D is the monitor with the highest appeal for most gamers. You cannot go wrong with it. The performance it packs is incredible, and somehow it manages to do so while offering stunning HDR 600 visuals as well. It's not exactly inexpensive, but it costs about as much as the Asus PG259QN while offering a much more rounded gaming experience. Finally, we present to you the best 4K G-Sync monitor, the Asus PG27UQ. With the advent of the RTX 3000 series of graphics cards, 4K gaming is finally becoming more accessible than ever. That said, 4K gaming in higher resolutions is still a pipe dream for most. This is why we've decided to throw budgetary constraints out the window when deciding on which 4K G-Sync monitor to showcase here. The Asus PG27UQ is extremely expensive. It costs more than most high-end PCs. However, if you want to game in 4K with a high frame rate, then the assumption is that you can afford a pricey monitor. So we've decided to showcase the best of the best. The PG27UQ features a stunning 27-inch 4K Quantum Dot IPS panel. On top of that, it's even HDR 1000 certified. It doesn't get much better than this in terms of visual fidelity. Perhaps some OLED monitors have better image, but not by a lot. The colors are amazing, the viewing angle vast, and even the contrasts are elevated beyond the capabilities of most IPS panels thanks to a peak brightness of 1000 nits and full array 384 zone local dimming. And on top of all of that, you've got an excellent performance. The monitor sports a respectable 144Hz refresh rate. You aren't likely to need a higher refresh rate if you're gaming in 4K. With only a 4 millisecond gray-to-gray response time, it fares a bit worse than the other monitors at this as well. However, thanks to G-Sync Ultimate, it doesn't suffer from motion blur as much as other monitors with a response time like this would. And G-Sync Ultimate even works with HDR enabled. So all in all, the Asus PG27UQ is the ultimate gaming monitor at the moment. Its visual fidelity is unmatched, its performance phenomenal, and it even looks the part of the ultimate gaming monitor with its RGB projectors and trendy stand. So this has been the overview of the 3 best G-Sync monitors on the market across all major resolutions. But they aren't the only good G-Sync monitors out there. For starters, they're all expensive. We showcased the PG259QN because it's the only monitor with a 360Hz refresh rate at the moment. But there are other 1080p monitors with G-Sync out there that are available for way less. So if none of these 3 monitors tickle your fancy, we suggest checking out videos linked in the description. They'll teach you all you need to know about the various monitor specs so that you can identify the best G-Sync monitors that are available. We also have a buyer's guide for the best G-Sync monitors that we keep regularly updated, so feel free to check it out as well if you live in the future where the PG27UQ may no longer be the best gaming monitor ever. In any case, we hope you found this video helpful. You can let us know if you have by dropping a like, sharing it with friends, and leaving a comment. And if you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to enable notifications. We upload a new video every week, and this is the best way to make sure you don't miss it. In the meantime, may your games be fun and your losses few. And as always, we'll see you next time on Gaming Scan.